What is up, everybody? It's Landon, and today we are gonna play Bloodborne. I've actually beaten the game already, so this is not a blind walkthrough, but it has its perks because I will be able to tell you a lot about the story, as well as tips and tricks on how to do things, beat bosses, etc. My PS4 only allows me to record 15 minutes of gameplay at a time. So if there's mistakes in the game or I jumble my words, it's just gonna stay in there because otherwise it'll be even shorter to edit that out. Just let me know how you like this video. Give me as much feedback as you can. I appreciate that more than you know. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh, one more thing. I'm bound to die a lot. I'm bound to die a lot in this game. So, fair warning. Let's go. Checking save data. Here we go. New game.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be quiet.
Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Okay, this is how we make your character. The character models are actually, their faces and everything look very generic and horrible, but in all honesty, you're never really going to see your character's face when you get armor upgrades and all that. So let's just enter a name here. I will be Bobbity Boop. Sounds good. Yes, I will be a male. Am I young? Yes, I am young. I am going to do professional. This is what I did on my original playthrough. It worked for me. I'm just gonna do it again so we have the least amount of complications as possible. So professional, my appearance. Can I randomize? Oh wow, he is white. My skin sparkles in the moonlight. Let's see. Voice? I'll have a young voice. Why not? Build. I want to be very burly. I'm white, but I'm not that white. Sure. Sure. We're just gonna leave it at that because we need to get to the gameplay, or else it's gonna take a lot of time out of the video. Let's see, return and finish. Yes. The loading screens are really bad in this game. That's gonna take up a lot of time in the videos too. Just bear with me. If I could make them longer, I would. You might hear me breathing and stuff in the mic as well. It's really close to my mouth because it's a horrible mic. It's the generic one you get when you buy the PS4 bundle. I may invest in a better one if people like these kinds of walkthroughs. So, with that being said, hopefully the game will start now. Now,
Good.
There we go.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You found yourself a hunter.
And it begins. We just had a blood transfusion here in this little hospital-ish area. And over here is a note telling us, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Yep. The story is a little confusing. I'll try to explain it as I go. First of all, the blood transfusion, I am assuming, was to heal us. Hence the name Bloodborne. There's a lot of things to do with blood. Healing, abnormalities, everything. Like I said, I'll explain. It's a little confusing, but we'll get there together, don't worry. Over here, this is a werewolf, werebeast. You want to run past him, like really fast. Otherwise, you're going to be judo chopping him in the back for hours, and he will never die. So let's go do this. La-di-da-di-doo, don't mind me. Blood vials, that's essentially the way you heal in this game. You can have a max of 20 unless you equip special abilities later that give you more. Quicksilver bullets. Those will be used with your gun. You have a gun in this game, but don't rely on it. Not heavily anyways. Some more blood vials. Over here, I try not to die in this first part, but, well, he was ready for me. If you can, you can actually kill this guy. If you can land a backstab on him with a judo chop. Judo chop. And then backstab. A backstab visceral attack combo. You basically run up behind the person, do a charged R2, and then you just run up behind them and finish them off with a regular attack with the R1. There we brought down a ladder to bring us up to our first checkpoint of the game. Yeah. With any From Software game, you can basically tell whatever was screaming you're gonna have to fight in a little while. Here is the lamp. These are your checkpoints. Light them whenever you find them, and when you light them, you can go to the Hunter's Dream. The Hunter's Dream is basically the hub in this game. You won't be killed or anything like that. You can stock up on items, level up your character, give him special abilities, and upgrade your weapons as well. Alright. Here is an abandoned doll. She comes to life later. There's not really an exact know-how of how to get her to come to life. I usually have to die for her to, you know, get up. But there's also theories that if you fight the first boss in the game, she comes to life as well. But here's a little funny bit for you. Let's go inside of her head. What is she thinking? Can we back it up? Look at those eyes. Those pretty eyes. Yeah, that's disturbing. Okay, here is where you get your weapon. You can pick from 3 different weapons. There is a ranged weapon, a basic weapon, and a strong weapon. Basic weapon is pretty much the best, I say, but you can pick whatever you want. Then you can get your gun, like I was talking about earlier, with the bullets. I get the hunter's pistol. The blunderbuss is a little more on the strong side, but it spreads out like a shotgun, so unless you're really close, it's not going to do anything. And here you get a notebook, which if you play online, you can leave little notes. You'll see those later. Other players leave notes to help you and guide you, or just troll you and make you fall off of cliffs and stuff.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gehrman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Alright. Well, I have no idea how long the video's been running. The PlayStation 4 doesn't tell me. But I don't want to go through a part of the game and it not be recording, so I may end this video short, just to be safe. There's a lot of information in this game. I'm trying to tell it all to you without being super confusing. If you all have questions about anything, just let me know, and I'll answer them as best as I can, even in the comments if I have to. But yeah, this is the first part of Bloodborne, and I'll explain what he said later. Well, in the next video, rather. But thanks for joining me, and we'll continue this in a little bit. Adios.